How do you see the digital thread changing the engineering landscape in the next 2 to 3 years?
Yeah, this is an important concept. We're 100% behind it, and Siemens is really leading the pack on this vision. The digital thread sort of came into play because of the digitalization that companies had to go through. Push the paper aside and focus on getting 3D models and digital twins and all the representation that you need from your product, from your design to analysis to quality and manufacturing. How can you get that in this digital framework to make things more efficient so you can compete in the market space? So this is how we go to market. And the nice thing about the digital threads, if you will, Siemens has looks at it in a way that they're different from different industry standpoints, because industries have different requirements. They have different things that they have to connect. They have different relationships, different business constraints and requirements, and certifications perhaps that they may have to deal with. So, it all starts really. So we'll take aerospace and defense, for instance, because that's one of our leading industries. It really starts with the concept of model-based definition. And how do we drive everything from a digital model and drive it all the way through design to quality, engineering, manufacturing, have the seamless controls in between, and the confidence that the right data is getting to the right person at the right time. It also ties to suppliers and vendors. And, it's really putting the digital framework around their life cycle to make them more competitive at the end of the day. They got to connect together, and really get everything in this digital framework, so they can basically compete. It can be seamless, and it makes them more competitive out there in the market space. And probably at the end of the day, the biggest benefit of this is they can get their product to the market place earlier. And that's the key to this whole thing, is how can you shorten the life cycle of getting it out to the market so you can extend the selling part of your product.